Somebody built a gaming mouse with an actual Noctua fan bolted inside it, and it launches in a matter of days. That's the kind of week this was. Here's everything that happened this week in gaming and PC hardware, the prices, the specs, and whether any of it is worth your money. First up, the free stuff, because free is the correct price for a lot of games. The Epic Games Store rotated 3 titles this week. You've got Echo Generation, Midnight Edition, a turn-based adventure RPG. You've got the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, which is a proper Konami compilation of classics. And you've got Lost Castle, the old ones Awaken, an action roguelite. All 3 are claimable at no cost during their free windows. My take? The Castlevania collection alone justifies the download. That's genuine gaming history sitting there for nothing, and skipping it would be a crime. Which brings us to something that costs a lot more than nothing. Next, the deal of the week. Tom's Hardware spotted the HP Omen Max gaming laptop dropping to $2,199, down from a listed $3,699. That's a $1,500 cut. Inside, you get an AMD Ryzen 9 processor, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5280, and 32 gigabytes of RAM. Now, I'll be honest, I'm always suspicious of a laptop that's $1,000+ off its listed price, because listed prices are a fantasy genre all their own. But even if the real discount is smaller, an RTX 5080 laptop at that number is a legitimately strong buy. Just don't expect the marketing math to be gospel. Speaking of hardware doing things nobody asked for. And now, the fan mouse. Pulsar Gaming Gears has confirmed July 21st as the launch date for the Feinmann FO1 Noctua edition. This thing has a genuine Noctua 40mm fan built into a carbon composite shell, blowing air onto your palm so you sweat less mid-game. It weighs 73 grams, up from 46 on the original, so cooling costs you weight. You also get the XS2 sensor with up to 42,000 dpi, an 8 kHz polling rate, and 5-speed fan control. It debuted at Computex back in May at Noctua's booth. Honestly, I love that this exists even if almost nobody needs it. It's one of the first branded mice with active internal cooling, and that kind of ridiculous swing for the fences engineering is what keeps this hobby fun. Now let's go from silly to strategic. Next, a licensing move. Hasbro announced a multi-year partnership with Nintendo to make toys based on the Legend of Zelda. The product line launches in 2027, and the first reveal is 3 6-inch scale figures debuting at San Diego Comic-Con. My read is that this is overdue. Zelda has decades of iconic designs and merch demand, and handing it to a company that actually knows how to make and distribute figures is smart. The only question is whether they hit a collector price point or a why is a plastic link $40 price point. Which brings us to the most developer-focused story of the week. And finally, the quiet but important one. AMD rolled out ROCm 7.0, its open-source AI and compute stack with official support for the upcoming Ryzen AI MAX PRO 400 series, codenamed Gorgon Halo. That covers the Max Plus Pro 495, the Pro 490, and the Pro 485. You get optimized libraries, updated frameworks including PyTorch 2.12 and JAX 0.10.0, and profiling tools that now support these platforms before the chips even hit retail. There's also enhanced command line monitoring for GPU usage, memory, temperatures, and power. It's not flashy, but this is exactly the right way to launch hardware. Software readiness before release means developers aren't sitting on their hands on day one, and I wish more companies treated it as seriously. That's your week. Free classics on Epic, a $1,500 laptop cut worth a look, a mouse with a literal fan, Zelda toys incoming, and AMD quietly doing its homework. If you want this every day without the fluff, subscribe to Rig Radar for daily PC and gaming news.